Our final speaker is the man who brought us all together for this important event. 2014's Nobel Laureate, Mr. Kailash Satyarthi.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. What an incredible event tonight or in the morning in the United States. This sends threefold messages to three different groups. One is for those who think that we have failed, we cannot accomplish goal related to child labor. We cannot eradicate child labor. This is also the message to those who love children, who wanted to do something, and they are looking for some opportunity. But this event also sends the strongest, loudest, and the most compelling message to the world leaders who are sitting and deliberating now in the United Nations General Assembly. Last week, when I was appointed the advocate for sustainable development goals by the Secretary General, somebody, in fact, a journalist friend told me that what can you do now? The situation is very grim, very depressing. And he was hopeless. Today, I challenge him. I hope that he might be listening to the strong voice of Mani Francis, who says that we have to rise above our past and be the change maker. A child soldier in South Sudan. I hope that he and others who feel hopeless must be listening to Manan Ansari, who lived as child slave. And he says, and challenging the world to act now without any delay. I hope that such people must be listening to Francisca, who is leading the group of survivors. And her challenge is also loud and clear. Loud and clear. How many times people have seen that the statesman, the prime minister, like Stephen Lowen, coming together with the children, survivors, student leaders. How many times you have seen that the leader of the global parliaments, Martin, the well-known human rights activist, Kerry Kennedy, the Secretary General, Guy Ryder, and the leaders from UNESCO, from WHO, and other agencies have come together at one platform in one evening in 1 hour. This is historic. There's loud and clear message that the youth are not going to wait and watch anymore. The message is loud and clear that the world leaders who are sitting cannot keep on talking. But before that, let me tell you that many of those who are survivors themselves are taking leadership role. A few thousand children have been rescued with the help of children who lived in slavery, who were trafficked and sold and resold like animals and lesser price than the animals in India. When I was talking to a young man last week or 10 days ago, he said that he was so happy that day when he has been successful in bringing back a child, a boy, who was missing and trafficked about a year or year and a half ago. And this boy's mother told to this young activist, a former survivor, that I did not sleep for a year. I could not eat properly for a year. Today is the time when I am going to sleep comfortably in peace. Another boy told me that a father made a mistake. He has been befooled by some traffickers and sent his son to work. But the son was not able to bring back any money and no news. When another survivor leader has rescued or helped in rescuing that boy, the father says that I'm not going to allow anyone outsider in my village, so that not only in my son's case, but no one is trafficked from my village. Dear friends, this shows the moral responsibility. This shows the utmost urgency. This is the time to think like a mother who could not sleep for a year. This is the time to think like a father who could not save his son and now he feels that he has made a mistake. This is the time for young people to demonstrate their compassion in action without waiting for others, politicians or bureaucrats to act. This is the time. But dear friends, the most important is that the same moral courage should be demonstrated by the world leaders, the presidents and prime minister and heads of the nation, who are now delivering on development, who are delivering on human rights and well-being of the world and climate change. They should have moral courage to say that yes, we have failed our children in pre-pandemic 4 years. They should have moral courage to say that we are responsible. Somebody has to take the responsibility. How long we will keep on just passing on the responsibility on each other? Somebody has to take responsibility that why these children have become, why every day 10,000 children between the age of 5 and 11 were pushed into slavery and child labor. When the world has gone $10 trillion richer, who will take the responsibility? Do we keep on living in the paucity, in the lack of morality and leadership and honesty and courage? This is unacceptable. And therefore, today's event is loud and clear. The young people, student leaders from all across the world, from Latin America, Africa, Asia, have joined today. And as I said, the leaders from all walks of life, the global trade union leader, Sharon, have come as a strong advocate for children. And so was the case of Nobel laureates, lawmakers. Strong voice come from the lawmakers, including from the congresswoman in United States. I'm thankful to all my colleagues, the steering committee members, President Horta, Kerry Kennedy, my dear sister Lorena, who have participated and led this conversation. And dear friends, when you go back tonight, go with this resolve, a new resolve that we are not going to tolerate it. We are there. And when we finished the global march in 1998, some of you might recall that I said that we will keep on knocking every single door until and unless this ILO convention is universally ratified. And we did this. And today I am saying that we, as the students, survivors, laureates, and social leaders, will keep on knocking on the doors. Student unions and teachers unions and trade union leaders, we will keep on knocking the doors of every single government and president and prime minister until you accept that eradication of child labor is my priority. We are not going to leave it like that. We will keep on marching. We have globalized, dear friends, everything. Technology, businesses, market. This is the time to globalize compassion for our children. This is the time to globalize morality. This is the time to globalize justice. This is the time to globalize our responsibility for our children. And this is the time to globalize accountability among each other. As I said in my opening remark, nobody can stop us. We are marching. We will win. Thank you so much. Thank you.